Whoo-wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. I am bringing you some pretty wild stuff today. I've actually got two things to show you. One is this block of titanium. Well, what's that, D-Bad? Hold on a second, I'm going to show you. The other is this little mint box, right? You know, normally you get mints in these little things. Oh, not today. That's the TIPICK. We're going to get into that. But first, we're going to start with the MAGBLADE. Dope. All right, so you've seen a lot of different knives, a lot of cool knives, a lot of funky knives. This is definitely one of those funky knives. You all see how that just opened? Boom. It's magnetic. So you have, look at the thickness of this blade right there, man. You have this outside box with magnets, boop, right there and right there on a titanium frame. Now I want to get exactly what this thing is. This is crazy. This is crazy. You're looking at a weight of 95 grams, closed length is 100 millimeters. Well, what is that in inches? I don't know. It's 4 inches long. Length opened 170 millimeters. What is that? I don't know. 7 inches long. We're learning. The width is 20 millimeters. The thickness is 11 millimeters, 20 millimeter width this way, 11 this way. Blade material, guys. Okay, so it's grade 5 titanium is the shell, right? This case. Grade 5 titanium. I don't know if you noticed, but that's like the best, right? Grade 5 titanium is top of the line stuff. I like how they talk about the specs. It says nerdy spec stuff, which totally we are nerdy spec guys. So the steel on this little guy, and you wouldn't think much of it. You know, you're like, oh, it's a cool little magnetic knife that, you know, has this cool little, just, it's fun. It's like, you know, when the kid has those little spinner things, it's like that, you know, it's just, it's almost like a butterfly type thing. But the steel, let's get into it. The steel, not only is it a really nice, thick Tonto tip, this is a badass blade. It's M390. That's Bowler, right? This is M390 steel on grade 5 titanium. I mean, can it get better? Make it out of kryptonite. Is it better? No, you're not getting any better than that. This thing, and it's funky. It's cool. The way it hides in there and holds, and it's good in the hand. This little notch right here is for your finger to set in. It's the only purpose for it. You don't need to, use that, like, to open. There's nothing like you're doing with it. It's just for comfort and usability, right? So it just gives you a good grip. This thing is absolutely freaking nasty. I came across this, and it was like, that's a must. That is a must for people who love collecting like pocket knives, A, that no one has, and B, that's just gonna be like something to talk about. It's like one of those brag about knives. Just look at it's awesome. This thing is nasty. What we want to know though, is it sharp? Is it strong? Is it good? Well, it's grade 5 titanium and it's M30. I'm sorry, M390. Duh. Is it strong? Yeah, it's definitely going to be strong. Is it sharp? Well, let's see. It took all the hair off that I was aiming for. Yeah, this thing is super duper razor sharp. Like crazy razor sharp. As in, sharp. This thing is sweet. I absolutely love the opening and closing. It just makes it for a fun knife to play with. You can use it left hand or right hand. The opening is built more for right-hander, just because you can lock that spine down here and you don't ever have to worry about cutting yourself. But I'm a lefty and I've been playing with it and having no problems. So that's why I wanted to show you both. It's pretty sweet, man. This thing is pretty sweet. We're gonna actually go have some fun with it a little bit. I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's not a blade this big, but we're gonna do some regular stuff. Let's see. I never cut paper as a test because those are the coupons I needed from something. I never cut paper as a test, but if it can cut paper as easy as this thing can cut paper, why not show it cut paper? I hate paper cutting tests. So there's this. This is the knife we're going to test. There's another product, though, that they sent, and this thing's going to be pretty cool. Now, the D-Bad 10,000 giveaway. Also, I'm going to add a link to this website down below, so look for it. I mean, it's like, as my man Scab over at Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors would say, the straight up badassery, son. That knife is badassery. This guy right here, the TIPICK. This is their #1 seller. This is, it's called, I'm looking at it right now. TIPICK is the world's smallest titanium toothpick. And I'm going to show you the whole thing. It is a, let's see. TIPICK, it's showing, it's just showing different things on their website. When you go on the website, you'll be able to check it out. But the TIPICK is only $30. And let's close that for now. And it's completely worth it because your teeth in your mouth goes everywhere with you, and it's the first thing people see when you talk to them. So it's pretty important to take care of your face, right? So this is the TIPICK. This is awesome. So I was saying that the 10,000 D-Bad giveaway right around the corner. We're getting about 200 subs a month right now. So it's climbing. We're at 8,000, almost 8,700 right now. So we're cruising. That means the 10,000 giveaway is coming quick. I'm giving one of these, not one that I'm going to shove in my mouth because I have extra. I'm giving one away inside of that, inside of that. So that's going to be something cool. Let's show you what this is. Now it comes in a really cool, obviously little tin, and it comes with that. So this is something that you can keep in your pocket, you can keep in your pack, you can keep in your purse. I don't care where you are. Having a toothpick is super ultra handy. And this thing slides, it's on rails. Boop. So it's not one of those ones that you pull on and off. Really cool. Really cool. But this is even cooler. So you can even put this right here, doop, on your keychain. Bam, dangle. It's safe. It's small. It's not going to get in the way. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to do with this. Put it on my keychain now that I really looked at it. So this thing screws on and off. I tightened it myself. I may have over tightened it because that's what I do. But dude, let me just show you guys the world's smallest titanium toothpick. Now I just ate some cottage cheese with pineapple in it, hoping that I would have some stuff to pick. But look at this. Boop. Titanium toothpick. Everywhere you go, you're always going to be eating. You know, inside, outside, doesn't matter. If you go to a restaurant and you're always like, man, I got a little piece of chicken, a little piece of broccoli, a little bit, eat your broccoli, damn it. A little bit of something in your teeth. And who knows, you might get a little something that you need to pick out. Did I find something? I did. Look, I got some cottage cheese. I knew I would find something. But that's the importance of a toothpick, because if you leave it there, it's going to rot. And contrary to popular belief, it's not candy that causes cavities. You're more likely to get a cavity from a piece of chicken than you are a piece of candy, because a piece of candy is going to melt and go away. What causes that cavity is having food stuck in there. So a piece of chicken that you leave in there for a week is going to end up rotting, and now you're not getting your teeth all easy breezy, and you're going to get some nasty ass teeth with some pretty bad breath. This thing right here, will help you away from that. For $30, you put it on your keychain for life. This is pretty awesome. And for all those people who say, well, hey, is it good for self-defense? Well, if it's on a keychain, imagine a key ring here. All right, don't poke anybody with your toothpick. So that's the thing. It screws into itself, and it stays very dry, very clean, in a very, very good little package. If you don't want it on your keychain, when you're done with it. And the good thing about the fact that it closes is, if it's not on a keychain, it's not going to get dirty anyway, because it's closed in itself. So you don't have to worry about, oh no, every time I use it now, or take it out, I have to wash it first. No, as long as it's clean when you put it in, it's going to be clean when you take it out, no matter what. So, freaking awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Here's some really good news about that. I have 2 extra. I have 2 extra. So guess what? We're gonna do some giveaways. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway. I think we're gonna do a giveaway probably with the D-Bad Big Jim and maybe the D-Bad 12,000, the Kukri. So these 2 are going to be going to someone, and believe me, it's actually worth it. But right now, let's get back to this. Let's go outside, and really, we want to do some like feathering and stuff like that. See how it's going to go against wood, and maybe even some light processing. It rained, so it's all wet, but I think this can take it. So let's go. I wish there was some sunshine to really show this piece off to you guys, because when you look at it up close, it's really, really nice looking. You can see, you know what I mean? You can tell like high-end components by the look. The fit and finish on this thing is absolutely, it's stunning, man. This thing is an absolute beautiful piece. This is one of those ones where, like, in the Army, we have these things, we have these coins, right? And if you go someplace, let's say you go out, I'm not a drinker, so I don't go to bars, but let's say you go to a bar with a bunch of your Army friends. What'll happen is, when you get there, everybody is going to order their stuff, but they're also going to have these coins in their pocket. And coins are generally something that's been given to you because you've earned it. And they're given to you by people with higher rank than you are. So what happens is you all put out the coins, and whoever has the highest coin, the highest rank, doesn't have to pay for their drinks. That's usually how it works. Same thing with knives, man. You go someplace and everybody's like, hey, okay, let's pull out pocket knives. Best knife doesn't pay. If you pulled this out, you wouldn't pay. I'll tell you that right now. This is going to be, as far as high end, this is going to be much, much better than anything anybody else is pulling out. As far as high end and uniqueness, this thing is definitely going to be the winner at any table. Let's do some 4-foot drops and see how, see how it goes with balance. There it goes. I know the first time I let it go, it was my fault. That had some actual really good bite in there. Let's do some hard downward throws and we'll see if it closes. Oh yeah, the magnets will close on a hard downward throw. That got some crazy good bite though. There we go. So let's see. Look at that, is some really nice titanium. Look at how deep this thing is. Holy Moses. Where's the line? Right there. Yeah, that was deep. Let's do a push cut, 1/2-inch nylon rope. Right? Gosh. Let's see. We'll do a little downward stab. And there's no way it could close because you're grabbing it. So it doesn't matter, even if there was no magnets like this and this, as long as you're holding it, boop, it's not going to close on you. Ugh, that's really, really nice. I'll tell you, this Tonto tip, man, look how fat it is, and still it just dives right in. I mean, it just dives right in. Let's see, 4 layers of leather on the belt. Simple. Simple. That's just shredding. That is a really sharp knife, man. That's a really, really sharp knife. You know what? I wonder if we can get enough momentum to cut through the thick extension cord. Ah, not enough momentum. I mean, it's making some pretty good dents in there, but I just can't. I can't get that kind of throw with the arm. Boom, just like that. All right, so let's see. Let's continue with some wood. Some good, let's see. Wow. So here you are, the guy with the crazy, sweet, fancy, better than everybody else's pocket knife. And they say, oh my God, we're stuck in the woods. We need to light a fire. And you're going to say, okay, let's feather stick. And bam, it's going to work. Let's see. Look at this. It is literally just making beautiful shaves and curls. Oh my goodness.
The edge profile on this thing is 100% perfection. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Throwing them all on the ground. Trying to be a nice guy and show you, play with. Look at this. That's how you make a fire right there. Guys, this thing is crazy nice. This is crazy nice, but what happens if you are stuck out in the woods and you're the idiot who didn't bring a big knife and you're thinking, well, what am I going to do? Oh, good, I caught myself something to eat. Well, I got to process it somehow. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Here we go. That's really, really nice. That is really, really nice. It's literally just shredding. This is all leather, right? And it's just shredding the leather. Shredding it. Golly. I can't. This isn't supposed to be like some badass outdoors knife. You know what I mean? This is just supposed to be your regular EDC that you cut things with. Oh, I'm going to open up my mail, open up a box. But I'll tell you what, it can handle so much more. So much more. This is awesome. And just the fact that it owns the cool factor, I mean, just makes it all that much better. That is pretty sweet. And again, it's built right-handed, but does that mean you can't use it as a lefty? I don't know. I seem to be having a pretty good ton of fun here. So that's pretty cool, man. The MAGBLADE is fun. When I saw it, I knew right away this was going to be a good time knife. This was going to be one of those ones where it's just sit around and play with it, you know? But when it comes down to real world, real tasks, real cutting, it does that too. So between this and the TIPICK, I'll tell you what, there's a couple winners in my book. That's a couple winners. This thing really freaking impressed me. This really impressed me. The steel, immaculate. Find me better steel for a little EDC, for a little pocket knife. Find me better steel. And the titanium, find me better titanium. This thing is every bit of awesome as you can find. So if you're one of those people that you thrive on high end, you thrive on having the one that's better than the next guys, one of these right here, this is going to be better than the next guys. This is that high end piece that you've been looking for, to where you can just impress anyone and everyone with this cool little package. Right in the pocket, right out of the pocket. Perfection. The TIPICK, somebody's going to be winning them. So pay attention, stay tuned. It's going to be fun. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. This was really freaking cool. Links down below. Check out these guys. I am Donnie B all day. Till next knife.